No case. Matawalle clear naval officer after im face-off with Wike for Gaduwa. Dis na CenokMedia, the channel wey dey report the news and dey make am simple for everybody to understand. We dey thank una when you dey view us. Abeg subscribe if you never do so. Put on your notification bell. E go ring once we drop update. Make you like, comment and share the video. My people, make una gather well well. Today matter na one of those times wey government power, military order and public reaction cross each other for middle of Abuja. Tension bin rise, videos scatter everywhere and Nigerians begin ask who wrong, who right, wetin really happen. Make we break am down slowly, step by step. The story start with that viral video wey show Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom, and one young naval officer, Lieutenant Ahmad Yerima, inside odd verbal back and forth for a disputed land for Gaduwa district, plot 1946. People begin pick sides. Some support Wike, some support the naval officer, but nobody really get the complete gist until Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawalle, open mouth talk the full truth. And na for Wednesday, 13 November 2025, during an interview with DCL Hausa, Matawalle finally settled the matter publicly. Make we go back small. Wike bin go plot 1946 with FCT Development Control to enforce stop work order. According to am, the developers not get papers, not get approval, nothing. But when he reach there, soldiers stop am. Dem not gree allow am or in officials enter. Now from there, the confrontation between Wike and Lieutenant Yerima start. But even inside that tension, Lieutenant Yerima still show calmness, respect, and professional attitude. Nigerians notice am immediately. Now, this na where the main update come in. For the DCL Hausa interview, Matawalle talk am clearly say Wike not suppose confront the young officer directly. If he get concerns, chain of command dey, Chief of Naval Staff, or even Matawalle himself. Matawalle say Lieutenant Yerima simply follow orders, and he follow am respectfully. Then the main bombshell: no sanction, no query, no punishment for the naval officer. As far as Defense Ministry dey concerned, Yerima not break any law or military regulation. The minister praise am say the guy maintain discipline even when the situation dey hot. This information calm many people wey dey fear say government go use the officer take show power. But Matawalle not stop there. He reveal say Chief of Naval Staff don begin investigate that land, not because of the officer, but to know the real ownership, the real documents, and why soldiers dey guard the place. He also talk one important thing. Before Wike even go that land, he don already talk with Chief of Defense Staff and Chief of Naval Staff, and both of them assure am say the matter dey under review. So why confrontation still happen for public? Na the question wey Nigerians dey ask now. This whole thing open the real problem: Abuja land wahala, multiple ownership, political influence, military presence, stop work orders wey people no dey respect, developers wey dey build with connection instead of documents. Wike dey try clamp down, but the pushback strong. And this particular land, plot 1946, get extra tension because dem say e linked to former Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Awad Zubairu Gambo, retired. But one thing clear now after the Matawalle interview: the young naval officer not do anything wrong. He maintain discipline, he follow command, and he no go face any sanction whatsoever. This announcement alone don switch the conversation from officer versus minister to wetin really dey happen with this land. Make we talk the human angle too. If dem discipline that officer unjustly, e for affect im career, rating, and reputation. Many Nigerians dey fear say lower rank officers dey always carry the blame for bigger political issues. But this case show say when person behave professionally, sometimes justice still dey inside the system. As e be now, the Defense Ministry don close disciplinary matter. Investigation for the land dey ongoing. Wike still dey pursue enforcement. Nigerians still dey watch the matter like series. But the big question remain: who truly get plot 1946? Why soldiers dey protect site wey FCT say not get valid approval? And wetin we never hear about this case? One big angle people never really reason be how this matter highlight the silent tension between civilian authority and military protocol. Normally, uniformed men suppose the answer to civilian leadership, but for this case, we see the reverse pressure. Civilian authority challenge soldier directly, while the soldier they insist on chain of command. This one expose how fragile that relationship fit be when both sides not follow communication line. It raise one deep question: how far civilian power fit go before e break military structure? Another angle be the quiet politics around land linked to a former chief of naval staff. This not be ordinary plot of land. This one get legacy, ego, and institutional pride tied to am. When military top ranks hear say land wey get link to one of their former oga dey dragged openly by FCT minister, the reaction no go ever dey normal. Even if dem not talk am publicly, nobody for uniform go wan see their institution dragged into political embarrassment. That silent loyalty fit be why soldiers guard the place so tightly. Wike get strong personality. E dey talk direct, e dey act fast, e dey shake table. But the military get different culture: calm, steady, strict protocol. This encounter expose the cultural clash between two powerful systems. E show say even if you be tough civilian leader, once you jam military discipline, everything fit scatter quickly. The interesting part be how Yerima composure actually reduce tension instead of increasing am. Na rare reversal, soldier calm, politician charged. Abuja land no be just land, na currency, na power, na political leverage. Big men dey buy am as investment. Some dey hide ownership behind shell companies. Some dey buy for future politics. Anytime una see soldiers guarding land, just know say the value of that plot don pass ordinary. The fact say plot 1946 get soldiers and politicians dragging am mean say the land no be normal land. The real gist go be the commercial value and the underground competition to control strategic property inside Abuja territory. Another angle be how Nigerians' reaction to the video force government to act fast. If Yerima behave anyhow, or if Nigerians not support am, the old narrative for change. But because public sentiment sharply lean towards the officer, the government not fit risk punishing am. Social media now dey act like national jury. One trending clip fit shape official decisions. Matawalle message quickly clear Yerima because he know public no go accept any unfair discipline. This incident exposed something deeper. Nigerians dey find uniform men wey dey behave professionally. Everyday news of soldiers harassing civilians don make people lose trust. But Yerima behavior suddenly become example of the kind military officer wey Nigerians dey hope for. That one mean say the military go even protect am more because e become PRO asset. E represent the image dem want to show Nigerians: calm, measured, discipline. Finally, this matter show say land enforcement for Abuja no be small job. FCT say stop work, military presence say no entry, developers say papers dey, ministers say papers no dey. This kind multiple authority conflict na sign say Abuja urban governance still get cracks. Wike dey expose am, but the cracks dey deeper pass wetin Nigerians dey see.